The deck of the aircraft carrier was alive with noise. Jet engines roared, steel chains clanked, and crew members moved in fast, precise patterns. The sun cut across the ocean, reflecting off helmets and fighter wings, turning the scene into a blur of light and motion. In the middle of it all stood Lieutenant Commander Harper, her hands at her sides, her pride stinging. Moments earlier, Admiral Knox had done the unthinkable. He demoted her right there on deck, in front of her crew. His voice was sharp, his words cold, as he stripped her of authority and ordered her to step aside. To the Admiral, Harper had made a mistake that couldn't be overlooked. To Harper, the demotion was more than just an insult. It was a test of everything she had trained for. She stayed calm, but inside the weight of humiliation pressed heavy. Around her, the crew avoided her eyes, unsure what to think. The Admiral's decision stood, and the next jet waited to be launched. But then the unexpected happened. A launch malfunction froze the operation. The pilot sat inside his cockpit, engines shaking the deck, waiting for the signal. The crew looked to the Admiral, but his orders tangled in the noise and confusion. Seconds felt like minutes. A jet could not simply wait forever. It was either launched or pulled back, and hesitation meant danger. Harper's heart pounded, but her training took over. She stepped forward, her boots echoing against the steel. The crew turned, stunned to see her moving back into position. The Admiral's eyes locked on her, disbelief flashing across his face. Harper raised her arms, signaling with the crisp, flawless precision only a seasoned officer could command. The crew hesitated, caught between the Admiral's orders and Harper's authority. And then, with the entire deck holding its breath, Harper gave the final signal. Would the crew follow her lead? Would the Admiral stop her or watch in silence? The answer would unfold in the next moment, a moment that could define her career, her honor, and the respect of everyone on board.
The crew's eyes darted between Harper and the Admiral, unsure of whose command to trust. The noise of the engines shook the steel beneath their boots, but the silence between the people on deck was even louder. For Harper, this wasn't just about a launch. It was about everything that had led her here. She had spent years earning her place, training through sleepless nights, proving her skill in the toughest conditions. Every hand signal, every decision she made carried the weight of that experience. But in a single moment, Admiral Knox had stripped her of the authority she had fought for. The Admiral was a man known for discipline and order. To him, rules came first, even before instinct. He had built his reputation on control, never allowing emotion to cloud his decisions. Watching Harper step forward after being demoted felt like a direct challenge to his authority. Yet even he could not deny that she had the kind of presence on deck that could steady chaos. The tension in his stare showed more than disapproval. It showed hesitation, and hesitation was rare for him. Around them, the launch crew remained frozen, their hands hovering over controls, waiting for a clear signal. The pilot inside the jet tightened his grip on the throttle, eyes locked on Harper. He trusted her. Everyone knew her hand signals carried certainty, as if she could see 3 steps ahead of every move. But no one knew if following her now would mean breaking chain of command or saving the mission. The deck felt like it was holding its breath. The Admiral's voice was ready to cut the air, but Harper's signal had already begun. With one motion, she set events into motion that could not be undone. Whether it was courage or defiance, the next seconds would decide everything.